the greatest things I've got from the program, both the pre-program and the retreat, is accountability, because that's made me be very particular about what I was doing, and one of my priorities, my number one priority was to be active. So the accountability also helped because I decided I was going to walk more, and so I'd already started walking more, and then when the program started, you guys were giving us a sort of a scheduled timetable, do X hours of whatever, of walking, etc., go bushwalking for an hour or 2 hours. So that I was able to easily put that into what I was already doing. Still made me accountable because, some mornings you just don't feel like doing it. And my neighbours and my husband have got into it too because they've become my walking buddies and they make sure that I do it. So it's a nice connection as well as the accountability. The other thing is drinking water. I was hopeless at drinking water, and I did do Rob's water challenge whenever it was some time ago, and I sort of started and I still thought, there's no way I can drink 750 mils in first up, and I have medication that I have to have, and I thought, well, I'll just put 3 glasses on the bench and see how I go. And now 750 mils straight up, it's no problem at all. I was a sipper and now I'm a gulper. And I suddenly feel fantastic because I didn't realise how much just having that much water and then walking and then adding in the food, diet, etc. that you've been putting us on. Because my first priority was activity. If I lost 5 to 7% weight, I was going to be extremely happy. But I've lost more, so now I'm even ecstatic. If I got to 4,000 steps in a day, I thought, whew, beauty, I've walked. But the problem is that I was at a desk job and I needed to do way more than that, of course. And so, yes, I was putting on the weight. I wasn't getting enough exercise. I was thinking about what I was drinking, water-wise, but things would get in the way and I wouldn't prioritise it. And I certainly wasn't eating properly. So, Deborah, during and after during the program, we're still doing the program, I've lost a lot more weight than what I thought was even possible. I had a hip replacement in 2019 and the surgeon said to me, Deborah, I've done a fantastic job on your hip. Make sure you don't put on lots of weight. That way the hip will last longer. And that is coming back to me and I'm thinking, yes, everything is working so much better and I am feeling so much better. It's a totally different Deborah. It's been really, really supportive to be in a group of women that are a similar age. We've got very similar issues, concerns, desires, and working out strategies with them of how we're going to move forward with our positive aging, and achieve what we want to achieve as we do get older. We can't stop it. That's been, I didn't think I would get as much out of being in the group that I have. And one of the ladies said one day, like when we did that three walks in a row, after the second walk, I would have easily gone, stuff it, I'm not doing another walk. But the group dynamic and the talking as you're walking and all that sort of thing, there was no way I was going to actually stop. I was going to keep going. So it was, so the support of the group. And then the second thing is the support of you guys, so the support of Rob and Emily, the whole, how you've put the program together, and the little goals that you've given us along the way have been significant, because I think I've achieved most of the goals, which I would not have expected. So I've lost 8 point whatever it was, close to 9%. It makes me feel fantastic, because I have to admit that with the diet, well, number one, I was on my medications. I didn't do intermittent fasting, and I mostly kept to the sort of middle zone of the fat loss zone. I didn't really go into it, so I never felt hungry, and I can't believe that I actually lost that weight. But that I was expecting to lose between 5 and 7%, and if I'd lost that, I was thinking, yeah, that'd be great. But to lose nearly 9%, that's fantastic. And I now